So we were kind of saying, okay, now we go to Keiko, and so forth. I didn't have to walk so much because our house was right next to the dojo. Very small house, one room, thatched roof, kind of straw hat. My mother and then my two younger brothers and I were allowed to kind of live on the dojo compound. And one of the things sensei often did was, of course, we did this kokyu, was the last exercise you did this afternoon. Seated kokyu. Yeah. We didn't have such a elaborate English name. We said just kokyu, and then then we did this exercise. Yeah. There was no English name, Aikido, at all that time. It was interesting. And another thing was that he was sitting, and then he would do something like writing something. Yes, maybe. And then ask us. Some of us are big. Saito sensei he was a kind of Saito-san. So he was a few years older than I was. So he was very strong, and then sort of sometimes a few of us kind of was trying to push down O-sensei when he was relaxing and talking and then kind of using brush. And O-sensei was totally relaxed, and we couldn't move him, I think. Do you do that exercise here too? Just, standing and then, pushing, trying to push down, and then, the sensei is just sitting, and I don't know why he was doing that. Because he was trying to show his strengths, but we all knew he was very strong. But also he was trying to show the kind of the power of relaxation. But later I sort of figured out, Aikido, martial art. We do a lot of movement. We are actually moving all the time. But maybe he was teaching that it's also important to sit still, not move, being immovable. Whoever comes, you're just quiet and peaceful, relaxed, and smiling, and then just take it, So often we do peace work, environmental work. We have tendency to run around, just go and do everything. But often I feel the most important thing is to kind of to do nothing, just to think, to contemplate, to envision, and then something sort of it can be often more effective than running around, moving, pushing, and so forth. So that has been sort of one of the teachings I still receive from O-sensei. He's still my teacher, and I often ask him questions. When I was studying with him, I didn't ask any question. Japanese students don't ask questions. We're not allowed to ask the master ask questions. We are not allowed to say, how do you know? This is warrior, Bu. So warrior. I translate it as warriorship. Like Budo, like Bu.